My flower I got, or a bulb I got, I guess, from my ex-husband actually, is starting to bloom. It's not all the way open yet. It's on the windowsill. Would put it on the table, but the dog keeps dragging stuff off the table. Hi all. I'm going to put a picture either before, middle, end, whatever, of for Christmas my ex-husband gets all the ladies in the family these bulbs. They're I forget what they're called. They're kind of, it's like some kind of lily. It gives you these 3 or 4 trumpet looking things, and mine's red. So mine's getting there. It's not all the way open yet, but you can see it's going to be red flowers, 3 of them. Do any of y'all use a tripod? Not the desk kind, but the full length tripod? I'm on my 3rd one, and this one's the leg broken, so I'm holding it up with my foot. So I'm gonna have to get another one. I don't know what, I know I buy inexpensive ones, but I expect them to last longer than a few months, but I'm on my 3rd one, so I have to buy a 4th one. That's about 1 a year because my channel's about 4 years old, so they should last longer than that. I'm just saying. Paco's got a place he likes to lay up in the window. Oh, no, I shouldn't have turned it, so now I can't get it upright again because it's so screwed up. So Paco's getting better. He still won't let me pick him up or pet him, but he's coming closer all the time. We were out, I showed you the video a couple days ago of him running around out in the yard. This time I threw the ball and he would kind of bring it to me. He'd spit it at me as he ran by. So he was basically bringing it to me so I could throw the ball for him again. And he's getting a lot better about coming in, and letting me shut the door, because, for a while he would run back out if I tried to shut the door. So he's getting better about that. Of course, I'm getting smarter too. I try and let him out right before breakfast and then bribe him to come in with breakfast. And then in the afternoon, I'll bribe him to come in with a chew treat or something. And tonight, I'll bribe him to come in with dinner. So, figure 3 times a day is enough for him to go out, but he does like to look outside, so he either sits up on the back of the couch or he gets up in the windowsill. Don't you, baby? Or he gets on the back of the chair in my bedroom. And I put down now he's gonna go up on the chair in my bedroom because I'm talking about him. He didn't want me talking about him, I guess. I bought a small little bed for him, and he wouldn't touch it for a while, but I took it, his kind of place to hide. They like to kind of, when they're skittish like this, they kind of like to hide. He was hiding behind the table. So I put his bed that I bought him behind the table where he was hiding. So now he's hanging out in his bed. And he got up on my bed last night for a second. Got up, let me not pet him, but smelled my fingers and then ran off. He still won't let me pet him. I just really want to get that shirt off of him. I wonder if I sat down on the floor if he would come closer to me, but at my age it's really hard it's okay getting down on the floor, but getting back up sort of tricky. I don't know, my son might come over tomorrow and paint the bedroom. I gotta get that bedroom finished painted before my tenant moves in. I'm waiting, and so I'm pretty sure she's gonna be the one. I'm waiting to get a background check from her. But what? You're trying to see out the windows? What's out there? Is there a squirrel out there or something, huh? Because he's looking at every window. He tried to jump up where the flower was, which is about, I don't know, 3.5 feet off the ground. He can jump pretty high though. Anyway, what was I saying? Can't remember. I guess it wasn't that. Get down! Get off! He just jumped up on the table, and the table's about 4 feet high. But he knows no, I guess, or down, or whatever. You can jump really high, buddy. What was I saying? I don't remember. So I was out there playing with him, and I've hired somebody to rake the leaves in my front yard, and I was out there playing with him and realized I also have a bunch of leaves in my backyard. but just kind of in one spot. So I'll probably just do those myself. And the kid that's been gonna do it, there's getting to be less and less leaves because they keep blowing more and more away. So, but like last Saturday he was gonna do it and it was super windy, and you can't really rake leaves when it's super windy. He's supposed to do it tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. If it doesn't rain until afternoon, maybe he could come over and do it in the morning. But now it's all the stuff towards the front of the house and between the two houses and on either side, you know, those places, because the front yard's pretty much all blown away, which I'm sure my neighbors love me for. I don't really have anything particular. I just wanted to check in with y'all. My roommate that's probably going to move in, her name's Jan. And she came over and we talked for quite a while. She's 65-ish, just getting ready to get Social Security. And she's got a pension, so she should be okay money-wise to pay me. She's got something wrong with her hip and walks with a cane. She's going to start doing rehab. I told her she ought to get a hip replacement, but she's afraid to do that. But I asked God for a sign if she's the one, or, you know, open the door wide if she's the one, or close the door if she's not the one. And the weirdest thing, you know, I lived in Japan, you know, my little Japanese thing up behind me and all my Japanese decorations and stuff. And she noticed that. And she mentioned that she had lived in Tachikawa, Japan. Guess where I lived? Tachikawa, Japan. I mean, how obscure is that? That is such a God thing about, here you go. You want a sign, here's your, like, what is his name? Jeff Fox was where they used to say, here's your sign. So I just thought that was like a little God thing saying, yep, this will work out. So she doesn't want both rooms. She only wants one. And so I'm probably going to move all my craft stuff into the other room. I think I told you all that, unless you didn't hear that video. I just talked to Gloria from, what is her new, it's something, Beauty Over 50, I think is her new channel name. It used to be something Mama, you know, something to do with Southern Mama Boys. That's what she used to be. Now she's like Beauty Over 50, I think. She's going to do a collab, because I mentioned, because there's a Instagram group that's a bunch of us, you know, Instagram people, or I mean YouTube people are in, and I mentioned nobody's been inviting me to collabs lately, and I said we should do a makeup Valentine's one, and she's like, oh, I'm already doing one of those, you want to join? I'm like, sure. I don't know what happened, but maybe it's because I'm doing the no spend January. So how am I doing on the no spend January? Well, turned out to be a low spend January because of little mister over there. I spent money on stuff for him. What else did I buy? I bought very few things. I bought me some tea bags because I drink tea. In the winter, I drink hot tea pretty much all day long. So I go through a lot of tea bags. So I bought some a couple boxes of tea bags. That was maybe $5. I did commit to going to lunch with some friends every month. So that was $15 one time and $15 another time. I've got two groups of friends that we go every month. So that was $30. So now we're up to like $35, not counting the doggy stuff, which was, it wasn't very much, the food and stuff. It was the service for the chip. That was $100, $99. So, but I mean, I haven't even bought any gas. I mean, I paid my utilities, but those don't really count, but they were $52 for cable, $115 for water and trash, and my utilities went down because I've been keeping the heat really, really low. There was only $219 for heat, so that's a total of what? 400 something bucks, 450. But other than that, I mean, I'm going to spend money on the kid raking the leaves, and if I have to pay somebody to paint that room, my son might come over and paint it Saturday. If he doesn't, my grandson's in the theater, and he's got some friends that do the sets, so they know how to paint. So if my son doesn't do it, I'll try and get them over to do it. And also my future roommate's mother, their daughter, said she could paint, so I got somebody to paint it before she moves in. The other thing I want to do, I don't want to do it myself, I want to get somebody else to do it, is I bought some peel and stick. They look like wood planks, but they're peel and stick, and I want to put those under the sink in the guest bathroom. But other than that, it's pretty much ready for her to move in. I mean, I need to clean off the windowsill because it's gotten dusty, but you know, it's pretty much clean. Oh, and the doors got to get put back on the closet because we took the doors off to paint, so those got to get put back on the closet. They're those louvered bifold doors. But I've been doing pretty good on the no-spend January. Haven't got anything. Well, I did get some medicine off Amazon, some like calcium D3 stuff my doctor wants me to take, and some folic acid that I have to take. So, but those don't really count because they're kind of medicine. That's the only thing I got from Amazon was those. And I got this, if I can ever get it on Paco. He won't, and it's got his, you know, the pink one is the microchip one, and then his rabies one. I just got to get him to let me put it on him. Take his other one off. Take that sweatshirt off. That's got to be grody by now. He's had it on 2 weeks now. I got him. Tomorrow it'll be 2 weeks ago I got him. And he's slow. I can see progress there. So I know I read somewhere with rescues, especially depending on how traumatized we are, and we don't know anything about his history before he got attacked. He could have been abused by, you know, whoever owned him. How could you abuse such a sweet little thing? He's so cute. But he's just laying on the back of the couch, looking out the window. Well, I rambled on about absolutely nothing for 12 minutes, so there you go. When I said I was not going to buy anything, so I wasn't going to have any hauls or anything like that, wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I've made it, you know, more than halfway through the month with, you know, at least 3 or 4 days a week I have some kind of content. It may not be the best content in the world, but oh, look at that. My eyeshadow now cheek shadow. I don't know how that happened. There, now you can't see it. I don't know how people wear their hair kind of, you know, sometimes people will wear their hair like this, and I don't know how they do it. It drives me crazy in my face, but I'll wear it like that to cover up my eyeshadow faux pas. I probably rubbed my eyes and made it happen. I rub my eyes a lot, which is why I don't wear mascara. Alrighty, been 13 and a half minutes. Time to quit chit-chatting. My hair was so frizzy today. I actually put that pomade on it to tone it down, and it's still bushy. I mean, you should have seen it before I put the pomade on. It was like out to here. It was really bushy. I don't know if it's static electricity or what made it so bushy, but it was super bushy today. All right, love y'all. Just keep watching. The content will get better after I quit doing this no spin thing. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.